Hello and welcome to Barely Homesteading. This week we want to talk about fire mitigation. Once we finish the orchard fencing, we've been focused this year primarily on fire mitigation. We've had a lot of fires. We actually just had one earlier this week that was pretty close to us. Down, doggos. It was pretty close to us, and so we've been very feverishly trying to get our fire mitigation done. That doesn't make for great videos when you're just clearing trees week after week after week. But we do want to show you what we've accomplished and what we still have left to do this year. So on either side of the driveway, we are clearing, not clearing, but we're doing fire mitigation 100 feet on either side of the driveway. We have recently finished one side of the driveway, and so I want to walk you down through that section and show you what we've done, and then we're going to walk down the other section where we haven't cleared yet and show you what we still have left to do and what we're facing. So, starting at the top of the hill here, just coming down, you can see that while we don't have every single tree taken out and we don't have 12-foot spacing on all of these trees, we've got all the brush cleared out, we've got most of the limbs trimmed up, and this is pretty easy to come down through here. We're still waiting for our timber company to come and identify which trees they want to take out for lumber, and then we'll do the final clearing to get the final 12-foot spacing on the remaining trees. About halfway down, we've got quite a variety of trees, a lot of cedar through here, also a lot of fir and spruce. I've been taking out all the lodge poles, which are primarily just a weed tree in this area. We also have a few tamaracks, trying to save those because they are a very nice tree. But they've just been crowded out for the most part. And then we got this fairly steep hill. We don't quite have the brush down as much here as we do in the other sections, just because it's so much harder to get the brush mower on this steep hill. But we have come in with the clippers and hand clipped the bigger brush. And now we are basically at the end of the tree line at the bottom of our driveway. Got a couple of trees that still need to get cleaned up down here. And down here in the lower pasture. So that took us, 20, maybe 30 seconds to walk down. So now we're going to try to do the same thing, except on the side where we haven't done any fire mitigation yet, to show you just how bad the brush and the tree density is. So now I'm on the other side of the driveway. We're going to go down the same length of forest as we did before, but this is the section that we haven't cleared, and so I'm hoping I don't get lost. Now it's pretty late in the season. It's mid-September right now.
And so it's a little too late for ticks, at least I hope so. If we did this in the springtime, we would come out just covered in ticks. Now I can already see that there's quite a bit of standing and fallen dead that we've got to clear out of here. We cut that up for firewood if it's not too rotten. Oh, we got a little clearing here. That'll make things easier when it comes to clearing it. Do have quite a few big trees. There's a big cedar there. There's another big one over there. Like I said, trying to get the timber company out here so that we can take out some of these bigger trees, make room for the up and coming ones. Unfortunately, some of this is so dense, we've got to take out a lot of nice looking trees just to clear it out enough that we've got room for other trees to come in. Like right here, this is so dense that everything's just gonna die because they can't all get the sunlight and the water that they need. Another little clearing. Yeah, so look at that. Almost all of this just needs to come out so that there's room for at least the trees that stay to be able to flourish. All right, and then down here, we had already taken a lot of the fallen dead and some of the standing dead out when we needed firewood that first winter. So this has already been touched a little bit, but we still need to get down here and do the final fire mitigation. All right, and now we're down at the lower pastures. So hopefully that gives you a sense of why we haven't been posting very frequently. We've just been focused so heavily on the fire mitigation, and it's just so dense, it takes a long time for us to get that done. Once we do have this done, I want to take you on the tour of what we have accomplished with the fire mitigation this year, and hopefully you can see just how much work we've been able to put in. All right, so now that you see what we're up against with how thick the brush and the trees are, I want to show you actually clearing some of that and how much time it takes and how much effort is to do it.
So thank you for joining us on this first part of our fire mitigation videos. Next week, we're going to talk about one of the things that we are doing with all of this material that we are cutting down and clearing up. And so until then, this is Lumberjack with Barely Homesteading saying use it up, wear it out, make it do or do without. Please like and subscribe, and we will see you next time. Bye.